guys, my name is Kiki, and what I like to do here is talk about music and entertainment news. And to all of you who are coming back again, thank you so much for being here. And for those of you who are not yet subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below, hitting the like button, sharing the content with all of your family and friends. And also, I just gotta let you know, we do have a radio station. I know it's kind of crazy. We play the best classic hits and classic rock anywhere. It is called, right there, Kiki.fm. You can also visit our website at Kiki.fm to find out more of what we are all about, and hopefully you'll give us a listen. So guys, what were we listening to on our radios this week in 1978? Here are your top 10 songs. At number 10, I loved her. I loved all of her songs. She was the queen of disco, the late Donna Summer with MacArthur Park. Someone left the cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can make it, 'cause it took so long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe on I love when she did that part, when she did the laughing part. Sorry, oh my gosh, I love that song. Jimmy Webb wrote this single, and Donna sang it all the way to number 1. And she stayed there for 3 weeks, and it gave her her first Grammy nomination. At number 9, another icon we lost just way too soon. The late Andy Gibb with Our Love Don't Throw It All Away. It was written by Blue Weaver and Andy's brother, Barry. The Bee Gees did record this song for the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, but did not release it until their album, Bee Gees' Greatest Hits, came out in 1979. And Andy just took it away on his album, Shadow Dancing. At number 8, the slow and ever so sexy single, Sharing the Night Together by Dr. Hook. They took the original by Ava Aldridge and Eddie Struzik and put it on their album, Pleasure and Pain. The B-side of the single, however, was not so sexy, as its title is You Make My Pants Want to Get Up and Dance. Oh, there my pants are dancing right now. So if you were trying to get in the mood, just stick to the A-side. Al Stewart is at number 7 with his song Time Passages, written by him and Peter White, and it was produced by the Games People Play extraordinaire himself, Alan Parsons. This was the peak spot for this single, and it's all about going home for Christmas. At number 6, this artist had her very own radio show on WADA in South Carolina when she was only 12 years old. Did she know Brenda Lee? No. They're years apart. Nope, maybe she did. I don't know. So that path took Alicia Bridges to the hit that would have all of us dancing, I Love the Nightlife. This is the song that people called a sleeper hit. Really? It peaked at number 2 on Billboard's Action Chart, and this is the biggest song of Alicia's career. At number 5, Go Ahead With Your Own Life. Would you just leave me alone? That's what Billy Joel said in his hit, My Life. Like Alicia Bridges' song, this also peaked at number 2. And a couple of guys from Chicago, the band, not the town, Peter Cetera and Donnie Dacus, sang Back Up, and this was the theme song for the Peter Scolari Tom Hanks TV show Bosom Buddies. At number 4, this singer is an Italian who was raised in Canada and shows us that being very persistent and just a little bit forceful can get us the golden ring. Gino Vanelli and his brother Joe up and moved to LA in 1972 and basically put a rush on Herb Alpert, co-founder of A&M Records, with his demo tape, and he was being chased by security while he was trying to give his demo tape to Herb Alpert. You can just vision this whole scenario in your mind. But guess what? He got signed, and he released an album a year later. And I Just Want to Stop ended up going to the number 1 spot. So see, being persistent and maybe a little bit pushy sometimes works out. And it did for Gino Vanelli. Lots of slow songs this week on this countdown. You notice that? Well, at number 3 is the Bee Gees with Too Much Heaven. Just keeping it all in the family, because Brother Andy is at number 9. The song was written by the brothers Gibb for the Music for UNICEF Fund, and it was one of 3 singles to get to number 1 from their album Spirits Having Flown. This was the Bee Gees' time, so it was absolutely no surprise that they had all of these hits. And the late Robin Gibb said this song was his favorite. At number 2, it's time to get a little dancey. Aw, freak out, let freak, say chic, freak out. Nile Rodgers' Chic with Le Freak made us freak out, but in a really good way. The band's album C'est Chic peaked at number 4, but this song went to number 1. And whenever you think about Studio 54, you're gonna think about Le Freak. At number 1, oh, it is time to slow it down yet again with a duet from two super huge icons, Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond, with You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore. I mean, they're expensive anyway, and they die within like 2 days. Save your money. Now, the late Norman Lear, he produced the TV show called All That Glitters. And this song was actually written to be that TV show's theme song. But the show ended up going in a different direction, so they didn't use the song. So what do you do with a song? A really good song? Well, you call up Barbra Streisand and say, hey, you want to sing this with Neil? And she goes, okay. And she did, and look at what we got. Because Barbra was not even thought about when the song was being written and composed for the TV show. So they did it as a demo, and people heard it, and they're like, this is great. So when Barbra and Neil did agree to let the demo be released as a single, it stayed at number 1 for 2 weeks, and then it went platinum. So bring on all the flowers you want now, honey, because we got a hit. And this is what all of us were listening to on our radios all the way back this week in 1978. So guys, have a great day, a great night, a great everything. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you soon.